What is up, Perfect 100 IQ Club? It's Dekar here, and in today's video, we're going to be doing a full video VOD review. This is going to be me in the jungle. This is the new nerfed jungle everybody's been so afraid of. You fucking freaks. And the jungle matchup's going to be me on Rengar up against the Lee Sin. We are blue team, and our top lane's going to be Singed. High priority, good wave clear. Tristana mid, good priority, good wave clear again. The Karthus Nunu bot, I don't know about that. Pretty doggy. And then we're up against Rise top, who has a bit weaker, I'll say, bit weaker wave clear, or at least his is more dependent on the mana. The Lee Sin just got his buff, just got the Q cooldown reduction, as well as the meta changing slightly so that early ganks are slightly better. Azir mid into the Tristana, so he's going to have lower priority than the Tristana. And then we've got Kai'Sa Alistar bot, who's a really good kill lane. Sorry, I'm taking all my meth pills, my Xanax. Anyway, thanks for clicking the video, and I hope you enjoy this. Hope you enjoy this little breakdown. So yeah, we went over mid lane. We have heavy priority through mid. We have heavy priority through top. Rengar beats Lee Sin, but has little kill potential into him. If the Lee Sin is into all-inning, he can just run away using his W, using his Q to the camp, stuff like that. So we gotta finesse it, or we gotta force a 2v2, 3v3, stuff like that. I'm going to get the ward, lay it down topside. I was a little late. I was AFK. I don't even remember what I was doing. Probably baiting. But we go get the ward placed just to see the late invade on our blue. Make sure they don't do that. Put the pink down so that it sees the Krugs. 122. You want to exit that brush, hitting it with your Q. Gives you a free stack. We're going to jump onto this, get a nice little leash from these two. Yeah, right here, I think using the 4-stack Q was a little bad. Probably should have held the stacks, pulled it out a little more, so I have my W here. Would have helped on my clear, because what I'm looking for is, due to the jungle matchup, what I'm looking for is a fast 3 into his top side. He's Lee Sin, so he doesn't like doing Raptors, or at least he doesn't do them very well, as well as the Krugs. So both of those are basically free camps for me. If I leave the Raptors, or at least do the fast 3 through Raptor camp, I can beat him on XP, as well as have topside for the free kills. Singed Rengar into Rise is really strong. We can just kill the Rise over and over again if he's left alone to his own devices, right? So we're going to try to abuse that. The fast 3 right here was a little bad though. I'll say it was not appropriately cleared. We have our bot lane dying already. 2 minutes 30 seconds in, Nunu has died. Use your sweeper as you're entering those 2 brushes. That's to make sure there's no wards, right? Boom, the double kill. Very nice, very nice. We see the Raptor. We just wanted to look at the Raptor to see if it was still up, if he was on it or not. We jump on this. We're just gonna start it. We got our smite coming up. The enemy. Notice this. We see Rise moving. Where's Azir? Is Azir moving too? He gets the smite. He's Lee Sin. He's got the execute, so can't really contest him there. But we've got the fight now due to priority. We had Singed, got the fast reset into teleport. We get a free kill. Team collapsed. Azir didn't have prio. Rise didn't really have prio. Rise kind of screwing himself on this rotation. We're gonna do the scuttle. Don't do double scuttle. Just because Lee died here doesn't mean I get both scuttle crabs. I would have had to kill the scuttle and then kill him around mid in order to convert it into a double scuttle. And on top of that, double scuttle doesn't mean shit. It's fucking, like, if that's your big priority as a jungler, you're bad. You need to learn this game. You need to gank. You need to do shit. You can leech. See this right here? Instead of 60 XP per fighter right here, we each get 38. That's an additional 16 XP to our team, each of these that goes down. I just be patient, wait here, and as long as we convert this into a kill or something, it's gonna be free. This is beneficial to us. Net win. We are winning here by doing this. He has no phase rush because he already used it. Get the snare off. I wanted to give the kill to the Singe, but can't always do that. We take the I probably could have given that to him. It's whatever, though, because I'll swing right back. We get the free kill onto the Rise. Bot lane's getting 4-manned, and that's not... up against the Tristana, she pushes too hard. They're giving up quite a bit mid-side. And again, this is just how it's going to shake out, right? This is intended. And on top of all this, Karthus, Nunu, you just don't want to play around these idiots. Karthus can die all he wants, and he doesn't really fall too far behind. Let the W dot kill it. And so if you're level 4, on the second rotation of your wolves, you're 3 Ws, and that's going to be 2 4-stack Ws and 1 regular W. That will kill it as long as you do it slowly. You can't double W. You can't do it really quickly. You got to let the little dot, the talisman dot, do a bit of damage to it. Smite it for the level 5. Enter the brush, use our Q from there, and then now we're going to have stacks when we're moving back around. There's a ward here. They saw that I broke that. They also know that I'm playing topside, so this Rise should be aware of what's going on. It's a bit of a it's like a late vertical jungle, I want to call it. Such a shame for the Rise too that he's the one who got screwed out of it, you know, because he rotated first. Azir didn't do shit. Azir just goes back. He just went B and did nothing, right? But Rise is the one who gets screwed here. Get the snare off. Position ourselves to be next to the fling, and the Rise goes right back down. He doesn't want me to be taxing here. I don't want to, like, that Q could have been on the back line and then 4W, and then he would have killed it all, and we both get the reset as soon as possible. But I fucked it up, queuing that minion right there. Get our whip. The CD boots, pink ward. I swear I clicked that refill part right there, but whatever. Move straight down. We have, oh yeah, and our runes, this one, we're going Relentless instead of the Ult Hunter because Ult Hunter got a bit of a nerf. It got reworked a bit, so it's just Ult Haste. It's not the straight up insane cooldown that it used to be. We're just walking. We're looking for the 3v3. We don't even have to ult. We just get in the brush. And we don't want to ult because it would tell them over their head. I'll save you, Willem. No, you won't. There goes Lee. And now I am significantly ahead of this guy. I'm not going to go for the dragon. I've got 3 of my camps up at bot, and I've got excellent wave clear. I'm up on XP on the Lee. I don't need to do that. I don't need to go for this scuttle because it's more efficient for me to just do the rest. I do not care about that scuttle. I don't give a shit about it. I want to do all my camps, and then I want to look to his top side again. I want to keep abusing the fact that I have priority through mid-top. I want to abuse it. On top of that, once Karthus is 6 here, which he just hit, he also gives us additional strength in the little skirmishes, the fights top mid. It's basically a global, right? Except it's not like the GP or... We leveled our W here. We want a little more wave clear on these other minions. We want to be able to one-shot the camps. But it's not like the GP, like the Shen, like those globals, where they lose a lot of their strength, a lot of their survivability if they use the ult for the team. Karthus just hits everyone on the map. He just does a nice little 1k damage. Boom. OP as shit. Dumbest champion, dumbest fucking identity. I don't think that champ in its current state should exist, you know? Smite it just to guarantee it. Like, remember last time we fucking fed that shit? He got the red buff. Don't want to do that again. We're just sitting here. He proxies the wave. I don't like that I'm leeching it, but, I mean, it works out for us in the end, but it's not intentional here. Moving. Don't have to ult. Snare. Excellent fling from the Cinch right there. Just keeps the ally from doing anything. Move down. Do our 2 camps. We say no rift. I don't want to be on the rift. I don't want Nunu here on the rift. I don't want Nunu spending any more time up here. We got the clean dive. We countered the Alistar roam, and we're good to go. We see ally as well. We have a bunch of wards in their top side. Missed an auto there. Oof. Missing autos, man. I hate that. It's my trigger. So right here, we're gonna go B. We've got about 2k gold. That sets us up to get our essence, or the components to essence, right? We're gonna get the Warhammer, double longsword. Should have grabbed another pink though, because that pink that we have up in top jungle is very, very aggressively positioned. What sucks here, you're gonna see it, is just the way it works out. He doesn't get a kill off of that. I barely get to hit these guys. It's the worst, man, the worst. He should have ulted him immediately. If he does that, he puts him against the wall, and then we get to one-shot the Azir before he gets to do his dash away. But, I mean, it works out because we played through topside, which is global. He has the teleport, and so that is a global resource that he doesn't have to expend going back to his lane, playing around, getting that farm, soaking up the XP and stuff. He got all the ganks in the world, so we get to set up the game, level our Q here. So all we needed was the one additional point in the W. Break the wave, because Trist isn't here, nor is she getting here anytime soon. I should have hit that creep, though, because it puts it under the turret more quickly. I don't go for the Raptors, you're going to see, because we know we already took both his bot side, and Lee Sin is going to be moving through mid to his top side jungle. So we're going to take these Krugs before he can do that. We don't go for the Raptors because that's in a position where he'll A, see us, and B, have the rotation through Azir as well as himself. We don't have to do that. We just walk away. Burn our sweeper, and we have our stacks coming up. You can see it. Nice flash, buddy. This is not the best for Mr. Rise. Now, Tristana really should have been rotating a little sooner there. Again, got W again. Team is finally coming. We win this now. There it goes. That was a 1 for 3, but bot went 1 for 2. Bot went 1 for 1 because the Kaisa tried to solo dive the Karthus there. Also, I'm looking at my items. I'm deciding, do I want to do the greedy, the highest economy build, where I sell that whip once I have the shield bow plus essence reaver, or do I want to get the gore drinker? I'm looking at my comp. I decide I have Singed. That's great ambient damage. I've got Karthus, great ambient damage, aka ambient damage being damage that just, it goes down. It's gonna happen. If they're in a team fight, if they're in a fight, they are going to hurt. They're gonna really put out a lot of damage in these fights, right? So I don't really care to get the highest economy, highest damage build. I'll just go Gore Drinker. I'll get it eventually. Still, I still deal a ton of damage with this build. I'm just not the absolute one-shot carry everything build. We're looking through Scuttle. Ali came with the Lee, meaning Ali probably hit the thing. We're gonna move up, steal his wolves again. We want to keep fucking with the Lee because Lee got that clean gank down a bot. So we're just gonna steal this, and then we're gonna look to his top side again. But before we do that, we're looking for the ult, and you're gonna see something now. Tristana was very far back there. She has R, she has Ignite, she has pretty much just everything at any point. She's a very very KDA player. It's kind of frustrating to deal with this idiot. Right there, she could have ulted the Alistar under the turret and walked up. She probably dies anyway, but she just, I mean, you'll get that with players who are first timing a champion, but yeah, shit's fucking frustrating, shit's fucking annoying when you get some asshole first time a champ in your game, right? Frustrating as hell. I start autopiloting, moving bot. I decide, no, we have a bunch of camps coming up topside, and his red is still up, so we can actually do that. He can have the drag. It's second drag. It's not soul point. It's also got a 50-50 between the fire, or nice E. It's got a 50-50 between the fire Drake, or a fire soul, or the cloud soul. And the cloud soul ain't shit for combat stats. It doesn't do anything to us. Doesn't hurt us at all, especially up against the comp that they've got. Right? They've got the Azir, whose ult is more so dependent on positioning. We need to get out of position for that to be a good ult. Ryze ult doesn't do fucking anything. The Alistar ult, again, we need to be all focusing his dumbass for it to really get any efficiency. He's not spamming, like, none of these ults are really being spammed, minus the Lee Sin. So the Cloud Soul's not too big a deal if we were to give it up. Looking for the fight here. And they didn't even go for the Drake. We get the jump in, and that sucks bad. We kill the alley, but imagine if that snowball had caught them out before that teleport. They would have gotten wiped. That wipe would have been Drake, bot quadrant, etc. Right? We're just walking away. We're going to move up. And again, we are playing the XP game. I don't particularly care about the second Drake. I don't care about coin flipping it. I don't care about hanging out. If he does that, I get to get more ahead on XP. I get to deny him even more. I get to set up the waves and deny waves mid. I get to do things across the map. The meta is far less about the Drakes than it is about getting the XP advantage and holding it. Now right here, you're gonna see I fucked up. We got dipshit Azir. Then here comes Lee Sin as well. Singed did not move correctly at all. He was just moving through the river. If I recall correctly, he did the scuttle on his way to top. He could have been securing the topside jungle with me, as well as maintaining pressure mid. He could have been zoning him off. That's through comms, though, right? He went for the free thing. I was going for the greedy thing. Going for the additional trade, right? So, it's in a perfect world with a duo queue or something, the two of us would have coordinated that a bit better. He's already playing fantastically well. Like, that's not his fault, nor is it a problem on his end, right? He didn't play absolutely perfectly. He didn't milk every resource on the map perfectly, right? Oh boy, I guess we're not all faker. Get our ult off, and this is going to be a nice little cash out. You see he's so low. Quick and easy, snare him as well. We're waiting. We don't want to be sitting there tanking out stupid Azir's damage, right? There we go. Jump on him again. I don't know how that Q hit me, though. Because he comboed as well. He W'd and he Q'd or something. Maybe I missed it. We get to steal the Gromp here. We have been living inside of this Lee's jungle, right? And this is a tilter. This puts, as a jungler, it puts you in a position where you are very desperate, right? Where if you lose your camps on cooldown and your team is forcing you to take fights that just aren't good and they only work out for your opponent, that is eventually just going to tilt the shit out of you, right? We've all been there. If I don't have any camps ever, also Lee, he went down to the bot, and we just killed you. So right, that's a bad rotation from him. We just killed you guys, bot side, and I was there, and you know I'm going to invade that and steal it, because it's free. I'm gonna take it for free. Every single time I will take that, right? So he shouldn't even look at the wolves. He should just be at his topside jungle, trying to get those as fast as possible. Maybe set up a play, but they also have quite an open map, top and bot, so they don't really get the side lane against us. All they've got is mid. Snag our components. We've got the Essence Reaver, we've got our Dirk, we've got our Whip. We have quite a bit of CDR. We are in a really good position here to just keep control of the game and win out from that. Just off economy right now. Always pay attention to your camps, right? Int right there. But we see Ryze, and we got to get up here. I fucked up the wolf, but what can you do, right? You got to let it go. Just chop that guy's head off. Get out of there. We're going to start moving mid because Singe just TP'd. Oh, that's such a beautiful ground from the Singe there. We get kicked. We're a little tanky. So we got that Kindle Gem, the phase, right? So we're not screwed once we get put next to this Azir. Use our whip, we get the assist. We're gonna hit this turret, so we kill it a little more quickly. Want to hit the second turret, we want to open up this map. We want more map control. We've already got plenty of XP advantage, as well as, I was assuming this was down, and it was. Gotta check anyway. Don't know if the Lee got it, because I didn't have the count on his CS. Wasn't looking well enough. We get to steal his wolves again. The Trist here is greedy as fuck, though. There's a pink right there. This guy's crazy, man. You guys hear something up there? It's channeling. It's a little teleport. We just steal his bot side jungle. His raptors are up. Krugs are up. Here's a teleport. Don't know about that teleport. Don't think that was very strong. It kept the wave from moving up further, but he's not a part of this fight, right? And on top of that, I have him isolated. He fucked up his dash here. Or, oh no, actually, I canceled it. Okay. Totally forgot that if you hit a target, you don't go through, you just stop. Yeah. Okay. I was wondering about that. There goes Lee, and now I get to steal the top side. Just queue that, keep our stacks. We don't care about the CS. If I could queue something and just not even take it, just so I could keep my stacks, I totally would. A lot of times, right? But my Q does a lot of damage. Sorry there. We get to steal his entire top quadrant. And this is right after we took his wolves and his Gromp, right? Look at the Lee Sin's XP. Look at mine. Also, you're going to see on this map, a little something here coming up. But this is a result. This is a net result of what has occurred this entire game. What I've been doing to him all game, right? Here it comes. Trist has pressure bot. She's going to shove it. I get to do these cleanly. He can have that. I don't like this Karthus. I think he's garbage. He played super poorly all game. All he did is int, all this shit, but you can have it, dumbass. He's also on his number one, see Mr. Risinga there? But on his number one champ, this Karthus, he is a 21% win rate Samira, right? So it gives you a little...
Mic on, mic off.
That gives you a little inkling as to this man's capabilities, his gameplay, right? Right here, I think I should have gone Ruby Crystal plus those two instead of the Longsword. Longsword doesn't give me too much, gives me like 3% additional AD, whereas the Ruby Crystal would give me not only quite a bit more HP, just to keep them from getting those one-shots on me, right? It gives me a little more room to finesse, but it builds into the, Edge of Night as well. So the Edge of Night is, and Edge of Night's a really good pickup here because they got Ali for the peel, they got Azir for the peel, right? So it's definitely a strong pickup, strong option, which I could have looked at. We get the kill, get the chop him real quick. We have Collector. Kill these. Always use those as a jump if possible, right? Because you want to be hitting those earlier. It's not like they give any vision right here, but may as well kill him. Eliminates an option for him to jump to. Eliminates an option for my team to hit and give him vision later on. I don't think Snare was the play. I think I should have been a little more patient. Just hold my stacks. Azir looking for that. We win this fight because I am 15, he is 11. I also deal a lot more damage than he does. He's purely tank, right? He's got Gore Drinker, Sterix. I've got lethality, I've got crit. I've got 4 levels on him. I win that every time. If the Azir had scooped me up, we would have been in a little more of a pickle, right? But there's the FF, and the game is done, right? So as you can see, guys, the jungle nerfs are enormous. They kind of ruined jungle. They made it so that junglers you get no XP, no gold. You never do anything. You don't influence the map or the game. It's just unwinnable. The game is just really ruined. I hate Riot for doing what they did, right? But in all honesty, jungle's fine. Learn how to jungle, guys. Even with my clear being inefficient right there, I still get to invade. I get there before he's there because he's doing his blue Gromp Wolves, level 3, into red, into look to gank or scuttle or whatever, right? Because I did fast 3 in the top. I get to invade. I get to hold things on my terms, right? Because I have the high priority top, high priority mid, and I played around it, right? If I had been a little quicker on my clear, I would have done that even more efficiently. I probably would have gotten the smite on the red. He wouldn't even get to touch it, right? Like a lot of little things would have been even better for us. Imagine, right? So that's how important your early clear is. So practice, 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 practice. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this little VOD review. And I'll see you on stream. I'm about to flick that on right now. But yeah, take care, guys. Thanks for watching.